home. If you believe you were right to leave, then I must face what I refuse to see. You wrapped the transaction in the clothes of love, and I mistook the cage for loyalty. I gave without counting, I gave without pride. I gave you the days of my life, my sweat, my blood, my sacrifice. Maybe I loved too deeply, maybe I stayed too long, but even a wounded giant still remembers he is strong. The elephant is rising again, not to prove that I survived, not to show the world I'm happy, not to bring the dead back to life. The elephant is rising again, with thunder in his soul. My morning is almost over, and what was buried is becoming whole. Yeah, you left me at my lowest, when even pride had nothing left to sell. On days I would have bartered blood for bread, just to keep you far from hunger's hell. Yeah, you never knew an empty table, you never had to wear the coat, because I burned through my own body just to keep warmth inside your home. You would need 10 lifetimes to receive what I gave from one heart. I built a world with bleeding hands while you were learning how to part. A year is almost closing over the day you walked away, the day our 23-year-old child was buried alive. Not by death, but by desertion. That day I carried the house in silence, I swallowed the pain alone, but the man you left behind is no longer begging to be known. Oh, the elephant is rising again, not to prove that I survived, not to show the world I'm happy, not to bring the dead back to life. The elephant is rising again, with thunder in his soul. My morning is almost over, and what was broken is becoming whole. Hey, I am not rising to restore what's failed, I am not rising to prove them wrong. I am not rising to prove I'm happier, or to pretend I was strong all along. I am rising because I finally see what pain was sent to teach. Some backs must be turned away from, because some hearts are out of reach. So I turn my back now on those who turn their backs on me, not with hatred in my spirit, but because my soul must finally breathe. The elephant is rising again, slow, wounded but alive, not because the past deserves saving, but because I was born to ride. The elephant is rising again, no longer asking why, and he will rise and rise again until the last breath leaves his life. I gave from one heart, I bled through one life, but the elephant is rising, and this time he rises for his life. The elephant keeps rising through the dust, through the war. He will rise while breath remains in him, until life is no more. Till life is no more. Till life is no more.